Hello and welcome back to Life Lessons with Sheila. I'm so glad that you're here. On my favorite day of the week. Yes, Mondays are my favorite day of the week. I am determined to share my method of how I come to love Mondays with you all very soon. That project, along with another one, is in the works behind the scenes. Let's jump back into our discussion about operating in love. We are continuing in 1 Corinthians 13. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. That is 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 5. There's a quote from Socrates that I love. It says, "One word frees us all of the weight and pain of life. That word is love." Yep, it's part 2 of our Valentines 2024 special, and I'm excited to bring this to you on Motivational Mindset Monday. Why? Because it is the most important part of your mindset, and I want to encourage you to nurture that side of you. If one word could free you of all the pain that arises in this world, that word is love. Then why wouldn't you explore that aspect of your situation that is holding you back from living your dream life? Trust me, I know there are many out here flaunting hatred, but I can tell you it's because they lack love in their own life. They have not been loved well in their lifetime, and in a sense have found pleasure in hurting others. Remember, people talk about what they know about, and the same goes for how they treat other people. They treat others the way they have been treated. Face it, we all know how hard it is to make a change in your life, even a positive one with a positive outcome. Some just don't want to do the work, but that doesn't mean you have to fall in the trap that has been set for you. You do not have to respond with the same hatred. Love is never lost. It's not reciprocated. If it's not reciprocated, it will flow back and soften and purify the heart. That was said by Washington Irving. Someone who is operating in love is kind, gracious, patient with others as well as themselves. Someone who is operating in love does not envy others or their life. Envy is defined as a feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. Someone who is operating in love does not boast. Boasting is defined as talking with excessive pride and self-satisfaction about one's achievements, possessions, or abilities. In other words, someone who operates in love does not want what someone else has or brags about all that they have or have done in their life. They are not constantly making themselves the topic of conversation. They include and are interested in you and your life achievements and what your goals are. Flatter me and I may not believe you. Criticize me and I may not like you. Ignore me and I may not forgive you. Encourage me and I will not forget you. Love me, and I may be forced to love you. That was said by William Arthur Ward. Someone who is operating in love is not out to dishonor others or is self-seeking. The best way not to bring dishonor to someone is simply to not talk about them in an unkind light. Regardless of what they have done to you, a person who operates in love turns the other cheek, walks down a different road, and avoids conflict. Why? Not because they're a coward, but because they know how to rein in their emotions and are not reactive. I might not like someone as a person from their actions or words that they choose to use, but I do love them because God created them with such an amazing purpose, a purpose that they may have not even figured out just yet. It does not mean that I allow myself to become a punching bag. I just move differently. I avoid run-ins because I choose not to hang around in the same places that they may be found. I have grown up, so to speak, and simply refuse to be moved by anyone but God Himself. I seek His face daily, His direction, and I want my life to be evident of a Christ follower's life. It isn't evident when I'm involved in bringing dishonor to others, whether I think they deserve it or not. I can't bring myself to participate in it. Did I used to? Yes, I did. I would be a liar if I said I didn't, but my life has drastically changed since then, and for the better. And there have been times I have been ripped to shreds. Death wished upon me. Death wished upon my husband before he passed, and death even wished upon my precious grandchild. You cannot tell me a person who does that is operating in love. My heart hurts when I see or hear constant discord happening. It literally breaks my heart. Then I look around at my life and I'm so honored by the people I choose to surround myself with. I am proud of the family that I have helped create. I am proud of the people I consider my friends, both in real life and the select few online. Then I am reminded of the big picture in life. It's not pettiness. It's not fitting into some friend group that I don't belong in to begin with, that I was never created to fit into. It's not trying to outdo anyone. No, it's about loving and allowing myself to be loved in return. When I was trying to befriend certain people in my life, it wasn't out of love, but instead acceptance. I no longer need acceptance. They didn't love me, and it showed, and it still shows to this day. I deserve to be loved and to love back in the same way that I give love. We can only learn to love by loving. That was said by Iris Murdoch. Someone who is operating in love is not easily angered or keeps no record of wrongdoings. I can honestly say that I am not easily angered. I used to be. I used to be highly reactive until I matured and learned to take a moment and reflect on what it is that I'm even angry about. Was it about what they said or how they said it? What they did or how they went about doing it? Going through those motions is not keeping a record of wrongdoings. No, it's called adulting. It's called self-regulating your emotions and reactions. Keeping a record of wrongdoings is like someone holding a negative action over someone's head. Basically not forgiving them and letting them know every chance you get that you don't forgive them. Unforgiveness is not a deadly sin, but it could lead to so many unnecessary hurts, emotional issues, and even stress-related diseases such as heart disease, stress-induced hypertension, and so much more. Forgiveness is sometimes the most beautiful expression of love. When you choose to forgive, you choose life. Love is the ultimate expression of the will to live. That was said by Tom Wolfe. Love isn't it an amazing feeling? But it's more than just a feeling. It's more than just words. It's the action of one's heart played out before others to see. It is evidence of greatness and a higher level of living. If you truly want to live that next level life, it must originate in love. Love for yourself, moreover, love for others, and even more, love for God. There is no greater expression for the love of God than obedience to His ways. If you want to make a difference in someone's life today, show them love in place of hate they may receive from someone else. I want to leave you with one last powerful quote. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. That was said by Martin Luther King Jr. Go be in the light in someone's life today. I'll see y'all this evening for a quick prayer time, and then tomorrow for a special edition of Am I the Asshole Tuesday. I'll see you then. Bye.